10 Lives to Find Yourself. That title was initially for a short story, I thought, but it turns out it was a deeper idea, put to one side until it is time to revisit it. I have had an interest in the idea of reincarnation for a few decades, and have theorised myself on it as a concept and process. But hearing accounts of experiences said to be put forth by mostly children, and some adults who don't just grow out of it, it's quite compelling. I considered it years ago when giving thought to imaginary friends, and how the mind might create such elaborate ideas with what appeared to be limited life experience at the time. And a multitude of psychological ideas and reasonings get put forward, which all seem quite solid on their logic. Overactive imagination, loneliness, creativity, and other words given to make it all seem normal and childish, despite the fact that some of the imagined experiences are quite detailed, adult, and sometimes a bit horrific. One of my short stories crosses into this realm slightly, and one I have published in A Short Walk, and I've just put on here too. It's called Dead Until 12, and I realised that I have always thought there was a recycling process of what I guess we would call the soul, that there are lessons to be learnt, information to be gathered, and as Gandalf said in the Two Towers, I have been sent back until my task is done. I also revisit the thoughts of hyperphantasia, and how I have described it as a feeling of overlaid memories trying to get through, but not quite sure which life they are from. Another article is in progress about déjà vu, which I think may stray into this subject somewhat. I would also suggest watching Dark City, if you haven't taken the hint from my many previous mentions, for an idea of how messing with and swapping the memories of lifetimes can create a somewhat thin or strained state of mind in some. Perhaps that is part of the need for so much medication and conditioning, to replace what it is we are born knowing, or to make it seem like a strange movie we watched long ago, or that our imagination is playing tricks on us, which may well be the case, but I get the feeling in some cases it really isn't.